Hey guys, welcome to JazzedTutorials. In this Back to Basics tutorial, I'll be showing you how to photo retouch by adding makeup to a photo you may have to enhance her beauty, to enhance the beauty of a person. So I have this photo of this girl here. She looks kind of plain, so we're going to jazz her up and make her look with makeup. So, first of all, we're going to go over here to our spot healing brush, which is up here, right there. Click that. And then on her face, anywhere, just hold the Alt button and click somewhere. That way you can get a glimpse or you know, a spot of her face to blemish over. And then click anywhere you see a spot, or whatever, dots, whatever, I don't know. And just, you can zap them away with the spot healing brush. I love the spot healing brush, it's so great because it really gets rid of everything and in a matter of minutes. So yeah, that and the, patch healing tool is good too. So yeah, just as you can see, I've already duplicated the background layer, so we don't have the background layer visible anymore. That's just there in case you make a mistake. If you make a mistake, you can always hit the delete button and get rid of it and start over. So that's why there's always going to be a layer 1. So yeah, almost done. And feel free to use the Alt and click anywhere else on her face to get rid of, you know, or whatever. You don't have to use the same Alt spot you chose before. You can change it up a bit if you want. And okay, looks like I'm almost done here. And you can change the diameter and the size of your brush if you need to. That also will be fine. Because some spots are large, some are small, so it depends on what you're getting rid of. How big you need your brush. Alright, that's mine pretty much done right there. She's good to go. So now I'm going to duplicate layer 1 that we just fixed up. I'm going to duplicate that now in a second. Alright. There we go, duplicate that layer, so you got there. And then go up to filters now, and you're going to blur this layer by doing Gaussian blur. Gaussian blur. Okay, and 1.6 for the pixels, and then click OK and you're good to go. Now, on this layer you want to erase, on the blur layer, you want to erase her eyes and her mouth and her hair. And maybe her nose too if you want. The reason for it is so you don't have it, you know, too overpowering. So you want to soften her face, but not her eyes, her mouth, or her nose, or her hair. So just take a hard brush or soft brush and erase the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, so it's not too overpowering for your soft facial. But you want to give it a glow on her face. So yeah, just erase everything else but her face. You know, yeah. Okay. And you can mask layer this if you'd like. Mask layering, that way if you make a mistake, you can delete the mask layer and you can start over. But if you want to just do, like I'm doing, erasing on the layer itself, go right ahead, not a big deal. And feel free to also change up your size of your erase brush too. That also might help with your, alright, there we go. So that's that there. So now we're going to add the foundation to her face. So you need to go over and select on your swatches now. You just select, hold on, where are we going? Alright, yeah. So to add, so you're going to use the brush tool now. So go up here, and on a new layer, we have a new layer by the way. So you're going to add the foundation on a new layer. So select a large brush of any size, hard brush on a new layer. So yeah, right. Okay, and then you're going to select parts of a color from her face. You're going to make it a light or a dark depending on the tone of her face. So really make sure it blends in with her face, or her complexion basically. So now you're going to paint over everything except for her eyes and her mouth. You're going to paint over her nose as well. Well, and her hair. You want to leave her hair, eyes, and mouth out of the foundation. Basically, you're doing what you would do on yourself if you were putting on makeup. You wouldn't want to put makeup on your eyes. Foundation on your eyes, or your mouth, or your hair, obviously. So yeah, just as you can see here, I chose a little, you know, darkish brown, a darkish pale color to, you know, really go with it. And if you make a mistake by doing this, don't worry, you can always erase it with the eraser tool. Oops. Okay, well, as you can see, I'll erase that now. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, so we have that now. So now you want to go down here to your layer palette in a second. Yeah, let me just erase that part right there. Okay. Just kind of trying to finish off her face. There we go. I don't want to put too much foundation on her lips. Alright, now over here in the layer palettes now, you're going to change the opacity down to almost nothing. Now on the opacity, change it to right about, you know, 40–50%. And if you don't like the way it looks, you can always go back and change the fill. But you may not need to. If you like it the way it is without the fill changed, that's fine. I kind of don't like the way mine looks right now, so I'm going to probably go and change my fill. I think it's too dark. So let me go over here. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to change my fill now. So I'm going to just change the fill a little bit. Not too much, but just so it blends in a bit. And there we go. That looks awesome now. Alright. Now that we've done that with the foundation, now it's time to add the blush. So you're going to want to make a new layer above that foundation layer, of course. Obviously. So let's go over here. There we go, new layer. Now on the new layer, you can use the blush. I'm going to use like a rosy red kind of color, but whatever you want for yours is fine. Just using a reddish kind of color to go with the tone of her face. And then you're going to take a large soft round brush. I used I think 100px, but if you want to use 200px, be my guest. And just paint little dots right there on her cheeks. Right there. Okay. Then go over here to and change your opacity basically down to nothing, about 20%. And it'll blend in. Look at that. That's so cool! I love it! Alright, now we're going to work on the eyes. So make a new layer again above that. So go down to your layer palette and make a new layer right there. I'm going to show you how to do one eye, and then you'll get the point after this one eye to do the other eye. So I'm going to choose pink as my base. You want to use 3 shades of your color. So I'm choosing pink, so I'm using 3 shades of pink. Dark, light, and a medium. So take a soft round brush and just paint over her eye like this with your first base color. Oops. Okay. Alright, and then choose your next dark color, and you're going to do that on the bottom for the shadow. And that you should use a smaller brush for that, as you can see. So there we go. We got that. And now you want to pick a light color of that same shade. So yeah, I'm going to choose that right there. And that will go for the top of the eyelid to really blend it in. You know, as if you're blending in your eyes. Just like such. Okay. And now we're going to do black for the eyeliner. And that one you'll need to have, I think, about a 2px soft brush or a 2px hard brush, either one. We need to zoom in a lot for this, actually. Maybe, I don't know. And then just paint, like, right. And then you just want to paint, like, right as you would if you were putting eyeliner on. Like, right there. Alright, look at that. Okay, then go over here and change your opacity. Again, down to 20%. So that it blends in. And you look at that. Look at how cool it looks, right? Now, you do the same technique with the other eye as you did that one. I'm not going to show you how to do the other eye because it's pretty much self-explanatory as you just saw. So, yeah. And you can change the fill as well, just as you can see here. I'm changing my fill a bit, just so it blends in more. Okay, now once you have both your eyes done, as I'm going to in a minute. There we go, both eyes are done. Now we're going to go and work on the lips. We're going to add lipstick to her. So again, you need to go zoom in a bit, and we're going to add a new layer above that. Always working on new layers. And I'm going to use like a reddish orange color, just because it goes to her skin tone. So take a soft round brush and just paint over her lips. There we go. And we're almost done. This is the last step to adding your makeup on. And this will work for any photo. I just promise you that. So, alright. Oh no! She looks so awesome! Okay. Once you have our lipstick on her, you're going to go back over here and you're going to change that layer. You're going to change the blend mode to hue. So go over here to your little layers. Layers. Oh, she looks Chinese. Hue, and you're good to go. Look at that. That's awesome, right? That's all there is to it. So, yeah, this is the before and after, as you'll see right here. There you go, before and after. She looks awesome, right? Well, there you go. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, and like. Oh, yeah.